So how's it going, guys? So I built this structure for this video, and I actually want to show you guys. This structure composed of some of the amazing trades in it. Like, you could do everything. It has amazing features in it. It can be done in such a long time, but once you build something like this, such a massive structure, it's actually worth it. This composes of a lot of redstone, a lot of automation, a lot of sorting system on it. So before we get into it, I want you to subscribe and hit the bell icon down below, and let's begin. So how's it going, players? It is me, Gessie, and it is time to unravel everything. Do you guys remember about this one block farm? This one block farm only focus on only one block, as the name expects. This farm is actually efficient enough to produce you about 2 stack to 3 stack an hour. It depends on how long you will put this or how big you're gonna do with this. And it's actually more compact, and it just takes about observer blocks, no other stuff like I've done here. From observer to repeater to steel piston to redstone blocks to another repeater to which will power this only piston. I didn't do that because, like you can see, the lack of this farm is collection, and I actually minimize it and actually redesign it to where it can collect to every where's my hopper minecart. There's supposed to be a hopper minecart here. Oh, it gets stacked from there. I see. To where I can produce you about 2 to 3 stacks an hour or maybe more. I actually didn't do the math, so sorry about it. But this farm will give you a fully grown sugarcane, which can be harvested and can be stored into this chest. And I actually done this into a couple of farm categories, from melons to pumpkin to bamboos to sheep. So let's take a walk into this lovely path to where we could go ahead and see, and not see, but also enter the structure. This structure is actually amazing. Like, I built a very custom tree to where it is actually a fantasy one, to where I don't use the normal leaves, but except I use kelp, wool, and light blue concrete. I think it adds a little nice touch to where it can actually go with the warp hype. I don't know how to pronounce that, but fine. So as you can see, we're gonna walk down to this path to where this polished basalt, bone blocks, and into the strip warp to where is the actual storage system is. So this storage system composed of a lot, from sorting out of the wool, from the sugar canes. Oh, this is melons. This is melons. I didn't know that. From melons to sugar canes to pumpkins, and this is actually a automatic, or should I say a super smelter. This super smelter runs all the time whenever you need to. Like, this is where gonna be the items gonna be put in to what you want to smelt in, and this is gonna be the drop off place of that item. Can actually test it out. If I grab myself some iron ore, maybe a stack, put that in there, and we're gonna wait for that to be delivered into a minecart chest down below. And as you can see, if we walk down this hall, you can see where is it? You can see that the sugar canes are fully grown. This is actually all the farms. Like, you can see that the observer is now off. All of the farms are actually off because this will actually cause lags. It's not a zero tick farm or anything. It's just the amount of lag for these collections are very can you say it? As you can see, I've done a lot of stuff from farms to farms, and so forth. So think this is a pumpkin farm. There we go. This is the pumpkin farm area. It's just a farms six farms of 10 blocks, each have 10 blocks row. So yeah, that is it. So each column have 20 farms in it. So that's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120. So that's gonna be produced more about for an hour. I think a double chest, a completely double chest full of pumpkins, and that is actually a lot if you ask me. And for this is actually the same thing. It actually could produce a double chest for an hour, and same for this melon farm. It could produce a double chest in an hour because of how much and how big can this be. And for the bamboo, it's actually in here, and as you can see, oh wait, it is still producing because I forgot that bamboo can be taller than sugarcane. But yeah, as you can see, it's overflowing. I don't know where is the minecart hopper is, but later on I'm going to turn all this around. Like you can see here, this hallway is actually amazing. The gradient of the concrete, and here is just another open area. Like I don't want to bother doing anything here because this is already big enough, and I don't want to go ahead and bother with that because I don't really know what I'm going to do with this place. Like as you can see, I'm completely out of ideas of what am I gonna do with this place. But if you have anything you can do, you can do it. But for me, I can't do it because I don't know what I'm gonna do to the place. So yeah, so this completely gives you a ton of stuff for tradings, and not only that, but it can also give you a lot of stuff for smelting. And I think the ores are actually now in the minecart hopper, so I'm gonna turn this on, turn into, why is there no, I think water, yeah, I think there's some water. Come on, really? Yeah, there is water got into here. That's why it doesn't work. Come on. Water got flown into here. You've gotta be kidding me. Goodness gracious me. How lucky can you be? Okay, let's do this once again. Just grab a minecart chest. Let me fit myself into here. Give this iron ore. And let's see the sorcery in this, and it will just continuously going back and forth until all those iron ore is gonna be smelted on. As you can see, I don't have enough space for this, so it's actually more compact than I thought it will be. And where's that minecart chest? It didn't come back. It didn't come back. Where are you? Wait, where's the minecart chest? It didn't come back. It didn't come back. Oh, there it is. So there it is. It's just full of absorber blocks going through along with the dropper for dropper elevators. Yes, it is all droppers. It's not just all droppers, but also a lot of piston involved in it, and a lot of absorbers. I can say that. And the collection system is actually the same from my one block harvest farm. There we go. So it's just the same collection system. Minecart poppers below, running all around the base, but it's actually a tree for individual items. So like this melon farm, it has a different station into it. Sugarcane farm has a different station to it, and pumpkin farm has a different station to it. Same goes for the bamboo, and for this wool farm, it's actually different. As you can see, this actually works. Like you can get a lot of stuff from here if you just leave it open, if you didn't turn it off. And the only thing to turn this off is when the shears, if the shears are broken or there's no shears on the dispensers, that's how you turn it off. But for right now, there's no way to turn it off rather than for those shears to break off. So I want to show you guys what I've done behind this wool farm. So at this wool farm, it's actually an underground wool farm. So I think all of the yeah, all of them are now completely empty of shears, and I don't know why are they still, wonder why. So as you can see there, this is the railway for shears to where it can go all the way through the end of this to where the shears can go and to the dispenser and collect the wools from it. And the collections is actually pretty simple. It's just hopper mine cars and hopper, and for that it will travel into where? To where? So this is supposed to be a, oh wait, travels through here. Travels through here into a dispenser, into a clock, to where this dispenser could automatically dispense all the way up into here to where this is all the collection system. And there's a lot of stuff that got stuck from here for no reason, but I guess because it's a lot of blocks. There we go. Fix that real quick. There we go. So fixing that is actually amazing. So as you can see, actually no, that will screw up the system. Oh my god. There we go. So that will fix it up nice and clean. And once this is all together, this is all sorted into each individual colors of wool, and it will go automatically in here into this dropper tower, into the chest. And for the other colors from the second layer of chest, what is this? Oh right, it will go into this hopper and it goes along, it will run along into this water elevator into here. It will go into here to where they're supposed to be, and if there's any wool that is not supposed to be in here, it will run along into here, drop off into the same water system that will go and be collected into here. Why did I block that off? Why am I so stupid? Right, why the crap did I block it off? There we go. So it will be flown by here, be collected as always, and that is the system. That is the full system into it. So this is the wool farm, the actual wool farm. And as you can tell, actually this is more compact than I thought it will be, because when I was building this, I don't have any place to build any of this. Like, this is a massive project. Like, I didn't know that it will go ahead and, you know, make this a really nice project into it. So that is the wool farm. The wool farm is like that. And I forgot to actually say this, but you can actually shut off this bamboo, because the bamboo can get really you know, filled up to where I can't really go ahead and stop this, but I do have a way. So the bamboo will come in here into this collection down below. This is where the collection is gonna be into a dropper tower, into this collection system, into which the hopper goes to the chest, goes to another hopper, goes to another chest, goes to a hopper that will go ahead and go into this dropper, into another dropper tower or dropper elevator, into where this can be into here, it's gonna be get into there to be collected by this hopper, and can be I forgot the word. It can be distribute into this furnace because this is where the bamboo is gonna be, right? So we want all that to happen. So that is the system for it, and this is actually more compact. Like this is just a space that I need. Like really. Well, I can have more space if I want to, but at the time that I was building this, I didn't actually know how big is this gonna be because I only built the interior of it. I didn't exactly plan on building the exterior of it, so that's why. So that's why I am lacking a lot when it comes to space. So that's what happened. So in here, it's gonna be all the shurikens, and if we go upstairs, which I need to find my way to here. If we go upstairs, there's a water elevator. It's gonna be in here. That will go ahead and put me into a trading hall to where I could trade the villagers in. Like I didn't really trade with this. I just put them in, chunk them in. Like the composer, you can go in there if you guys didn't know about it. So that's how I did it because I don't have enough space. So yeah, this is the control room. Actually, this is where you can actually what is this? To where we can shut off the system and turn it back on. So if we go ahead and chunk through here into this one of the towers, we can go ahead and go into the second floor, and so where we can trade in our sugarcanes, because we can turn sugarcanes into paper to where we can actually trade with our librarians into emeralds. And with that process, we can get a lot of stuff from armor to enchantments that we want and so forth. So let's go back down. Like I said, there's an item elevator every single corner, or yeah, every single tower, because this is actually the tower. And I said to myself, I'm not gonna use the tower. I'm just gonna go ahead there for aesthetics, for decoration and stuff. So let's get back down here, and I think that's the only thing that I'm going to show for now, because that is the actual structure. This structure is actually compact, a lot of goodies and stuff. And let's take actually a massive look at the structure. Like as you can see, I've done a lot of detailing into this. Like wow. Then the garden is in here. Like I did use the warp block for the decoration, for aesthetics and stuff, because I want it to be like a fantasy. I want to be like a fantasy build. So yeah, so the towers is nothing, there's nothing in here actually, and it's just for looks and all sorts and stuff. And I used actually the kelp for the roof of this this structure over here, the middle part, because I don't want the warp the plank, the blue plank, to be overpowered to where all you can see is just blue. So I've added some dark prismarine and some other darker blocks into the build, because this is too light. If you guys didn't know, this is too light, so I want to contrast this into a darker one, into a darker tone, so where I actually use this kelp for decoration, for actually the build, and that goes around until into this back. So that is all into the build. Like I might say that this is actually a pretty amazing build. I can say that it is actually a pretty hard one. As you can see, all this took 3 days to complete. Only 3 days with the redstone. But there are other people that could do a lot into this, but I'm proud of it. I'm proud of my build. I'm proud of everything. And if you want to go ahead and build some of this, it's actually nice to build this one block farm. Actually, let's turn this on. Let's turn it on. So turn it on, just go ahead and flick all these levers up, and that lag, that short amount of lag for the piston to go down and for the harvest. And as you can see, this the system is just here where for the sugar canes and the bamboo, the piston will pull up this observer block to where they could actually harvest once more. And for the pumpkin and melons, this piston will just get powered and will stay there until I turn it back on again. So that's how I shut off the system, and as you can see, it has really a shut off system. And it's actually really nice, and our ingot is now completely done. As you can see all in here, it's done. It does the job done and such. Oh, we actually got exactly 64. Look at that. We can now shut this off. So yeah, I might say this is actually a nice looking build. I agree with it. I agree to myself. Am I gonna build it? No. Why? Cause if I want to build this, I could just go ahead and make myself the farms. But actual building, no. Why would I build it? Why would I? The actual building is actually looking kind of nice, but for the amount of time that it took me about 3 days. Then for every day, it's only about 8 hours and stuff. Yeah, I guess it's about 8 hours. But I'm not gonna build it on anything, my survival or any such things. But I do like the build. Don't get me wrong, I do like the build. I've spent a lot of time from it, and it's actually pretty cool. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button down below. And if you enjoyed this, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon down below. So, yeah, it is me, Gazi, and I'll see you guys in another episode of Minecraft.